The Armed Services Vocational Aptitude Battery Test. The Armed Services Vocational Aptitude Battery, or ASVAB, test has to be taken by military recruits. This examination is aimed at determining if a person is suitable for service in the U.S. Army. Additionally, it can identify those jobs and programs that can best fit the knowledge and skills of an individual. One should keep in mind that the ASVAB is supposed to measure such competencies as the knowledge of mathematics, general science, mechanics, electronics, and other fields that may be required by military personnel. In turn, students should achieve several goals while participating in this class. First, they should refresh their knowledge of the main subjects that will be covered in the ASVAB. Furthermore, students will be prepared to perform multiple-choice tasks that are assigned to military recruits. This course will last for 3 weeks. During each week, the students will cover the 3 areas included in the ASVAB. During the first week, learners will focus on such areas as word knowledge, paragraph comprehension, and arithmetic reasoning. The second week of this course will be dedicated to such subjects as mathematics knowledge, general science, and assembling objects. In turn, the activities of the final week will be concentrated on electronics information, mechanical comprehension, and auto shops. Additionally, during the second and third weeks, the students will be able to review the material that was covered previously. This sequencing of subjects is based on the assumption that learners should first develop the skills that will enable them to cope with more complex assignments. For instance, the exercises in general science and mathematics can help students better understand the questions related to electronics and mechanical comprehension. Additionally, in the beginning, learners should work on assignments that test their ability to assemble objects. This activity can assist them in improving their technical skills. The activities of learners can be divided into several groups. At first, they will review the most important concepts and topics that will be included in the ASVAB. Additionally, they will take various sample tests that could be previously given to military recruits. The students will also be asked to explain why they selected specific answers to multiple-choice questions. In particular, one should concentrate on those cases when learners could have made some mistakes. Finally, a certain amount of time will be dedicated to the independent practice of students. The combination of these activities can enable learners to fill the gaps in their knowledge and understand the main conceptual errors that should be avoided. Such mistakes are widespread if people only try to memorize the formulas that may be necessary for answering the questions included in the ASVAB. In turn, the chosen method is useful for identifying possible errors at the early stages. Admittedly, students may be interested only in certain military jobs. Therefore, they may decide that some parts of the ASVAB are less significant to them. However, they should not ignore any of the fields included in this examination because the successful completion of this test can widen their employment opportunities in the U.S. Army. Overall, this class can help learners anticipate the challenges that are often encountered by recruits. However, these students should have solid background knowledge of the main subjects to pass the test successfully. It is a fundamental requirement that should not be overlooked.